What's going on, everybody? This is the Game Hunter channel, another episode, Rival Kingdoms, and today I'm gonna share with you one of my favorite combos. That's one of the things that I'm planning to do in future videos. I'm gonna show you some combinations between ancients and also dragons that works really well for me. So today combo is called Vanilla Ice 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 Baby, okay, like the rapper from the 80s. Why? Because, well, the combo is ice ice, so that's pretty much what it is. So components for this amazing combo are Forbell. We're gonna use Forbell because Forbell is so awesome. Is yes, the damage per second is not probably the best, but the ability of freezing buildings is just amazing. Even if it's just for a few seconds, it doesn't matter. That give you those seconds that those buildings are completely frozen can be the difference in the battlefield, just like that. So that's why I like this dragon power. I know there's some other one. We're gonna compare all the dragons in a future episode because every dragon has their own, like a special ability, I will say, or special ability, whatever. All right. So, but in this episode, for this special combo Vanilla Ice 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 Baby, we're gonna use Forbell as one of the components, and now I'm gonna show you who's gonna be my ancient. All right, so the second part of the Ice Ice Baby combo is Berna. Yes, this is an epic ice ancient, really powerful, with some, I will say the abilities are quite tricky. At the beginning I wasn't really sold about the first ability, but I kind of learned how to use it correctly, and trust me, it is really powerful. So let's take a look real quick to the abilities before going and review a couple attacks. Cold Snap freezes and damages a single target for 4.4 seconds while dealing 22-28 damage per second. It doesn't look that amazing, right? It say, it's only freezing one target. Well, what about if that target is a specific defensive building that you're trying to neutralize? Potential, right? Yes, I know you guys are following my videos, so you guys know how I think. Yes, there is some potential in that ability, and we're gonna use it. The second ability is really cool. It's called Boost. Target units are healed for 18 to 19 damage and gain 30% attack speed, movement speed, and damage mitigation for 9.8 seconds. Wow, this is really cool. This is a perfect second spell or ability because I'm planning to use Boost when I'm close to the stronghold. So if I boost my unit probably they're gonna, well, probably, I'm sure so, they're gonna get extremely powerful, they're gonna move faster, and they're gonna they're gonna heal themselves for a few seconds. That's probably the boost that I need to bring down the stronghold. All right, let's go to the final ability, which is called Ice Storm. Creates a deadly ice storm that deals 18 to 18 damage each second and a slow attack speed by 50% for 4.32 seconds. Targets that fall below 100 health are destroyed immediately. Super useful, but you know what? Between the Cold Snap and the Boost, that's pretty much all that I use with Berna and in this Vanilla Ice Baby combo. Okay, so let's go and review a couple attacks so I can show you this combo in action. Okay. All right, let's go. Battle number 1. Let's analyze this attack. We're gonna start this attack with Forbell from the bottom. This is a really easy opening. Why? Because, as I mentioned before, the spell towers are not that great against dragons. So chances are that Forbell will be capable to support the damage of those two spell towers, and probably he will be able to get an opening. We can destroy that kingdom portal, get some mana, and at the same time an opening for my troops. Alright, so we're gonna speed up things a little bit, not too much. One that is ready to go down is when we use the dragon power or Forbell. So we can move Forbell to the other corner of the map, freeze some buildings. We can use a Cold Snap in one of the catapults. You see, that catapult is completely useless for a few seconds, and we're gonna continue using that. See, Forbell coming back now one more time. That give me some extra seconds for my paladins and soldiers to move forward and targeting the stronghold. Now with all my units with boost, it's completely difficult to stop at this point. I'm gonna keep using Forbell with the dragon power, and also using the cold snap, you see, to freeze some of the enemy turret. Super powerful and super annoying for the opponent, because it's quite difficult to stop. As long as you keep Forbell alive, as long as you have some extra dragon powers available, you should be able to use that special ability of Forbell, freeze the buildings, and then use the cold snap of Berna to do the rest. That was cool, right? Let's go to the second attack. Alright, let's continue. Ice baby. We're gonna start with Forbell in top, because the ancient shrine is right there and really easy to get some free mana. Let's analyze the rest of the battlefield. Nothing. Okay, so the strategy in this attack is gonna be the following. We're gonna destroy the ancient shrine. As soon as the Forbell start getting close, chances are that he's gonna start attacking this portal over here. Okay, still out of range of the Sky Watcher, which is great. Okay, now things are gonna get really interesting, because okay, let's speed up things a little bit, because I'm gonna deploy a group of guardians in that area to target the Sky Watcher on purpose. See, that way we can keep Forbell alive for a few extra seconds. Perfect. Forbell is down. We use the cold snap for the catapult, which is exactly what we need in order to save those guardians. Otherwise, those guardians will be going down in 2 seconds. That catapult is too powerful. Forbell freezing some of the buildings. Now we have an opening. We have our soldiers, we have our paladins, and our guardians taking care of everything. Perfect. One more time, Forbell. Well, Forbell is going down, but the damage is already done. We're gonna use cold snap to the arrow launcher, because it's one of those deadly defensive buildings that can do a lot of damage against the guardians. So we need to be ultra careful. Now we're in very good shape. We can use the boost to get all the troops ready. Cold snap, bring down the arrow launcher for a few seconds. That's probably more than enough to get close and bring this base down. Super easy. Ice baby, working like a charm. Alright, let's speed up things a little bit. This is like a Benny Hill moment of the day. We can use the Ice Storm to attack. I don't know what. Oh, look at it. Looks cool. Super cool, the graphics of the Ice Storm. And Celebration is another example of the Ice baby combo. And let's go for another review. Let's go with Ice baby. One more time, Forbell trying to destroy the Kingdom portal. And this time we're gonna use this little mistake. The Sky Watcher right there is completely unprotected from the external unit, so we're gonna deploy a group of guardian in the outside, bring that down. You know, Forbell is gonna appreciate that, trust me. Then we can take care of the golden storage. That special attack of Forbell, that was probably enough. That's enough. That's exactly the time that I need to deploy my soldiers and paladins in the area. Use the boost, use Forbell one more time to freeze the enemy defensive buildings, and we're in business, right? After that, another boost, and then cold snap to both of the catapults. You see, the catapults are completely useless. Berna and Forbell are doing it again. Look at these troops, just moving and destroying everything. Forbell is still alive, which is remarkable. Sometimes usually Forbell goes down when it's a really intense battle, but Ice baby did it one more time. Let's celebrate. That was a really quick attack, but quite effective. Like I said, there is so many different combinations that we can do in Rival Kingdoms. The idea is to share some strategies, so for the new players, so they can learn, or at least open their eyes to say, oh wow, okay, actually I can do this, and I can use this dragon, I can use this ancient. So plenty of variations. All right, let me go for another attack. Okay, all right, let's continue with this Ice baby combo. Interesting base, a lot of mana on the outside. We're gonna use Forbell in this corner to bring down the portal, and in a few more seconds we're gonna calculate and deploy some guardians at the bottom of the map. Why? Because the idea is to get the guardians close to the base at the same time that Forbell finish with the blacksmith. Okay, it's all about time. You need to time things really good sometimes. Okay, it's all about getting the strategies and at the right time. Alright, so now that we're getting close, I can use Forbell ability to freeze all the all the defensive buildings, and I can have the opening for my troops. Now with a boost and a double dragon power, we can bring down. Now we can use the cold snap in one of the catapults to protect my troops. Things are looking quite okay. My troops are doing just fine. I'm gonna use the cold snap to bring freeze the Skywasher, because otherwise too deadly for Forbell. One more time, using boost, getting close, cold snap to the catapult, cold snap to the other turret. So far we're doing just fine. Forbell doing it one more time. Pretty much all my troops are in good shape, and it was all about timing. You see, calculating that time for Forbell to use the dragon power in top of the enemy base. It was completely calculated with the time that the guardians arrive to the stronghold, right? So at that second, I have like a mini second. I actually got 2 seconds to deploy my soldiers and get the attack going. Here we go. You guys are going. Destroy that. Well, just continue celebrating because Ice Baby did it again. All right, let's go for the last attack of this special combo. Ice combo. All right, last Ice Baby combo for this episode. Forbell on the outside. Why am I attacking those gold smelters? It sounds like a waste of time. But no, the reason I'm doing this, I want Forbell to do any kind of damage and just gain some time to charge the dragon ability. See? By now, probably Forbell got 2 dragon powers. We're gonna use 1 to freeze the catapult and all the other buildings, defensive buildings, the left side. My troops are already inside. I got already the opening. I can start using cold snap to freeze some of the defensive buildings, and also boost to get my troops ready and bring down the stronghold. Super fast. Usually the attacks with the Berna and Forbell, this Vanilla Ice Baby combo, are quite fast. I mean, it's like a one deadly punch and the enemy is down. A lot of cold snap probably is gonna be your best friend. At the beginning, probably you won't appreciate the fact that it's only freezing one target. It's like, oh, okay, that's not that useful. Well, probably that defensive building that you're gonna freeze for a few seconds is the one that's gonna let you enter to the enemy stronghold. You can see all the troops. Nice. I was waiting for Forbell to try to take advantage of his speed. That was a really good attack. One more time, those attacks with Berna and Forbell, Ice Baby combos are quite deadly and fast. Hope that you guys enjoy this episode. I'm gonna be sharing some more of my strategies in future episodes of Rival Kingdom. I'm already start a series of Rival Kingdom in Spanish, so if you want to follow that one, it's in my second channel. I'm gonna put the link in the description of this video, and I will see you in the next one. Take care, everybody.